does have the experience and everything. It just really comes down to how seasoned is your kind, right? Because they both are, I would say, kind of like new to the kind. Like, we know them for different characters and different reasons, right? So like, when you think about Goichi, once he qualified, he just went into the lab. So he probably has more kind lab experience compared to Kindevu, who just like freshly qualified from BAM and then maybe started just playing kind of recently.
Yeah, that's right. Already off to a great start, Goichi.
I'm telling you, this hard knockdown.
Yeah, proving your comment right.
Oh, look at this. Oh, but the wild
did you
punish,
see
though.
that? The 5B getting destroyed. Ankles broken all over. But you know what? We like the wake-up uppercut.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just gotta let it rip. The one thing that I think that showed me right there was like, in terms of the ground game right here, I think Kindevu will have more of a big success of getting wild punish.
How did that even come out?
It might have been an import error just doing rev dash, and trying to do like 2C afterwards. So it might have caught his input. Okay,
not
Goichi.
a bad recovery. Like, you would think to yourself, like, after 2 big wild punishes against you, you would think maybe, like, damn, like
it's over, right? The round's over, and that's a scenario. The thing about Goichi, like you mentioned, Goichi, best defense probably throughout this whole entire tournament in general. So I feel like he's willing to just take the throw, willing to not flinch, and willing to kind of just block it out, right? Okay, Goichi still has SPG double rondo bait out on the flash kick right there, and that's gonna be it. Goichi, game number 1.
I love the efficiency of the round ender too. He let the orb rock and it killed on the final hit.
Yes,
that is pretty efficient.
It is very efficient. I really want to see Kindevu pick Hotaru. I feel like he would have a much easier time. Because like mirror matches in general, it's just so tough because you know what the other person, how they would escape in that scenario.
Well, let me ask you, like, let's say Kindevu does happen to switch off to Hotaru. What happens if Goichi switches off to Marco?
I don't think he would.
You don't think he would?
I like Hotaru
really?
a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, the wild punish, because that's the thing, like, he's getting these wild punish. He's winning, like, the whiff punish game, right? And I think, like, Kind's a character that doesn't get too much from it. Like, he does get a lot. But when you have a character like Hotaru, she can do way more than that.
Yeah, I mean, as you said it, Kindevu still locked down that round regardless. Without having to use too much of the Rev Arts, right?
Nice.
Still managing to get like the dash forward into the fireball extender. That's actually mad tricky.
Oh my god, look at this. Kindevu doing good. Spends only 1 bar. I'm surprised he didn't do the double bar combo. And this time, he actually used the Rev Rondo, which is an interesting choice there. Because look at that. Now he's put himself in overheat because of that. Yep. Dash attack right there with the Rev. Goes for the hard knockdown. Kindevu, he's going to break your guard if you don't wake up with something. It's going to be broken. No, it's like a pixel. Uh-oh. Is it enough?
This isn't too bad, though. This is not too bad for Kindevu. I think he's going to be big living. But he's going to be off of 1 more mix-up. It's off of the Rondo. Rev guard above. Nothing to worry about below. Yep. There's the orb yet again. He tried to hyper defend.
No, that's so hard to hyper defense in that scenario right there. Okay, I like that. Oh my god, Goichi, did you just do that? He hyper defense into guard cancel flash kick. That was insane right there. We're talking about defense. Still, Kindevu still just close out the round here. 1-1.
Absolutely wild to see it. But you're starting to see the relentless comebacks, the relentless pressure that both these players are under just based off of the player camps. It's actually quite hilarious. But at the same time, you're starting to see the adaptations being made, right?
Yes.
Years and years, decades of experience, really starting to pull through for someone like Kindevu.
No, that production, I need that replay of that. That was so beautiful. The fact that he hyper defense, guard cancel, flash kick lives rent-free in my head still. Okay, that's so good right there. Nice little combo in that scenario. Again, the challenge from Goichi for the defense. Oh, Kindevu able to flash kick, but still gets blocked out of it. He's going to spend the bar here. I don't think it's going to be enough. It's close. It actually will be enough. The double orb, the optimal city, Goichi.
It's kind of wild to see it, man. It's been purely back and forth between these 2 competitors. And you know what? I feel like it's making the Kind mirror match a little bit more interesting.
No, dude, they are, especially like, I feel like Goichi in terms of like his offense or his defense, it's really been showing. But Kindevu just guessing right and winning kind of like the whiff punish game, you could kind of like tell the 2 different styles that they both have. Okay, nice.
Goes on to see And I love that jump reset out from the side of Goichi as well. Not being forced to handle the orb, not being forced to put himself into overheat,
yes.
right?
Uh-oh, and that's going to be it for Goichi right there. 2-1, taking the lead in the scenario. And the thing is, this is pretty competitive still. No matter what, I feel like Kindevu does have a shot to make a comeback here. Okay, Goichi kind of like thinking about like, what should I do in this scenario? And he's like, all right, we're good. We are completely fine here. Oh, okay, I like the neutral jump B. Again, they're using a lot of the Bs in general.
Yeah. A little bit of a safer approach.
Yeah,
right?
safer approach. Kind of like air-to-air in a lot of these things where he's like, okay, if I can air-to-air and knock you down, then it's my turn. And speaking of another guard cancel and defensive mechanics, Goichi is able to take it again. Plus frames after the target combo. What's going to happen here? How's Kindevu going to strike back? Because I don't think either of them want to lose their SPG.
That was a little bit of a clean opener too with the jump D, but I feel like it was at an awkward angle where he wasn't plus enough to continue on with a heavy. That is a huge wild punish going into the orb as well. Close the gap, set up the rondo as well, and now the guard break can happen unless Kindevu lets it all hang out loose.
I mean, look at that. Both of them are in overheat state, so I think in this scenario, whoever can kind of lock down whoever each other first is going to be the victor. Goichi tried to let it rip. Kindevu was able to bait out, drops the combo. He thought maybe he could spend the rev, but the thing is he's still in overheat, but he cooled down anyway. Oh,
that's it. It should be enough.
Yeah,
he's out of overheat. He's got the orb. He can extend the combo if need be. It's the people's elbow coming on in there.
That was really crazy.
That was sick.
That was really sick. That was so sick because on both sides, like obviously Kindevu finished the combo. Goichi flash kicking through the super was really cool because it's like if Kindevu did dash, the flash kick would have connected actually. So big shout out to Kindevu for just like realizing to chill out, let the orb do the magic.
Yeah.
Okay, no guard cancel from the 2C in that scenario there from Goichi, just blocking it all. And the thing is, Kindevu, look at his rev, it's so high. So if he blocks 1-2C into super, he's an overheat, but he overheats himself in his own terms.
Ooh, not able to really extend off of the rondo connection, but the orb, I feel like that's just more so to keep Goichi off from
oh my god,
offense.
that was so sick for Goichi right there. Defensive mechanics just defend, able to just defend the fireball and the pop at the same time. Okay. Yes, using the 2A, the super, gets the guard break. Wow, Goichi was able to smell that.
That was mad optimal too. Having the elbow be the one to break the glass and also be up close for the heavy continuation. Kindevu now a little bit under fire. The wild punish coming in for the jump D. Goichi, man, that guy is feeling it. I have no idea what.
Dude, that guy was.
What
he's like,
going
oh
through
my
right now.
god.
I'm glad I'm not that guy. I'll tell you what.
But the thing is, Kindevu does have bar all, but he's not going to be able to use the hitting gear at this point. Even from he has 2 meters, he has to kind of rely on the double super combo now in this scenario. Okay, yeah, spend the block string. Goichi keeping the pressure. Again, the early jump D doesn't get a combo from it, but it's kind of more like a stop sign, kind of more like I'm gonna steal my turn in the scenario here.
Yeah, Kindevu completely under fire right now. He has to make it out. Okay, well, you know what? That entire statement down the drain as soon as Goichi was able to thread the needle past the offensive pressure that was potentially going to come out of Kindevu.
Dude, that was so good because the whole time, Goichi is doing early hop jump D, right? To kind of like stop Kindevu from pressing buttons, and it's been working so much because you don't get a combo from there unless it's a wild punish. Kindevu tried to retaliate, but Goichi's stand block